All You Need Is Love in the key of A major, done very slowly so you can look at some fingerings here. We'll worry about the names of everything later. So at the introduction, basically, ba 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 ba. Now that's just a form of E major right there. Just another voicing. Remember we talked about inversions. That's an inverted E. Okay. Da 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 da. Now, love, 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 bum, bum, love, 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 bum, bum, love, love, love. Inverted D, and then all against an E chord. Listen. So it's that lower melody line is all against E chord or E7. Now it becomes an E7. Now the verse. Nothing you can do that can't be done. Two measures of 7/8 or 7/4. Excuse me, 7/4. Okay, then you can call it 8/4 if you want to, but it's really now 4/4. It's easy, right? And then another verse, and again, 7/4, 3. So let's count that part.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, the chorus. Oh, you know, this is a gorgeous chord. That's just B major, Mi major, and we talked about suspended, remember?
Yeah.
There's your suspended, but I really don't want to call it a suspended here, because if you're suspending something, you're not putting the third, you're not putting the major third or the minor third, you're putting a suspended, and you can just play a suspended if you want to. Watch. All you need is... They do that. I like to add the tension between these two notes. All you need is... It's great, it just sounds great there. So I would like to call this chord, now remember, a fourth, 1 octave higher, if you count, you know, in the scale intervals, becomes an 11th. So you can call it a B major.
B major 11.
11. Okay, so all you need is love. Or you know what? If somebody says B major, sus4, you can still understand it.
4.
Yeah. But that sus means that really there's no major usually. But if you say major sus4, I think you can get away with it. I mean, you know, there's more than one way to name a chord, which was part of the problem in figuring out all this. But anyway, that's that suspended with the tension with the third. And then here is your E sus. Then your regular E. You can do it like this. But I like to have the bass line move up. Like this. The bass, instead of, I like to go, and I think the Beatles kind of do it that way too. The orchestra does anyway. So it's now it becomes, all you need is love, suspended. All you need is love. And by the way, I put this finger down here while I do the suspended. It's redundant, but I'm just so used to that this finger stays down. If you like, you don't need to use that finger. So one more time. All you need is love. All you need is love. Now watch. All you need... That's just the 7th chord. It's a D flat 7. And then again, a slash chord. And then... there's a D major 7th, so it's all together. Here's the effect. All you need is love, love. we talked about common tones? Listen to that common tone up there. So now ready? All you need is, here comes the common tone. Love, love, love. And then another one, love is all you need. Okay, so together. Love is all you need. And then that's it, basically.